So I chose to do the psychological effects humans have on marine animals for my paper. So for the introduction, I touched bases on there are a lot of different things that we do as humans that affect marine life negatively. For some cases, we do mean well, and we want to help creatures. It's just who we are. We want to be able to help and do what we can to see them prosper. But there are other situations like whale watching that seem innocent but are causing more damage than helping. Some studies have shown that whale watching is not only causing a decrease in their reproduction, um, as well as the population. So it's decreasing. They're not reproducing as much, as well as their population for other situations as well. For the whale watching, have caused them to decrease. But it also, as in the other cases, which would be there are boat and boat collisions as well as whale and boat collisions are happening, which are causing more of that population decrease. For the next section, I chose to do chemical regarding the discussion. Mainly, I touched basis on pollution aspects. Chemical pollution is another thing that has become extremely detrimental to marine life. The issue is chemicals like pesticides, nitrogen, and phosphorus are causing marine life to ingest these chemicals because it's in the water. They live in the water. After they have absorbed and or eaten these chemicals we have dumped into the water, we then go and fish for quite a few of these creatures as well, and we are ingesting them. So not only are we harming the creatures psychologically and physically, but we are also harming ourselves physically by ingesting not only these chemicals that we shouldn't be ingesting, let alone them, but we are causing more problems with that as well. If we all work together to fix these issues, we'd be able to save the creatures of the deep as well as make them much happier. We as humans leave a big footprint on this planet and not always in a good way. Marine life captivity is another thing that we can all that we do can also cause these poor creatures psychological trauma. There are many cases where they need assistance, and in that case, that is understandable. Like there's a few stories regarding dolphins or certain other creatures that just were damaged during poaching, or they were just born missing a fin and they just need some assistance in swimming or need some more physical help, which is understandable. But there's situations like in these photos where it is more psychologically and physically detrimental to these poor creatures for us to be involved. Um, there are different ways that we can do to help these creatures as well as help our future. This was the topic I chose for my paper. I wanted to say thank you for listening and watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend or a wonderful week.